Hello Skylords and welcome to the complete Pure Nature guide. This video is on the map Insane God. It seems like Urzach has gone mad. This is a solo strategy for this map, but be aware that BattleForge multiplayer content is best played with friends or strangers. The big appeal of this game is the way you can support each other in co-op, so don't miss out on that and enjoy the fantastic community this game offers.
Urzach, the mad god, is attacking his own temple. Hurry there and defend the priests.
I'm starting off with some werebeasts this time. I'll ignore the crabman. And attack the archers. And now I kill off the infestation before it spawns any enemies. Building the well. I direct one werebeast to attack the wall, and the others are killing the infestation. This plays out a little differently every time. Most often you will need a heal for the werebeasts on the wall. They join together, and I'm running through. This can get pretty close, but it should work out every time. Taking the well and killing the werebeasts off.
Raise and devour! Bring down the false temple!
Our next steps are to well up, build tier 2 and build a big defense. What is hardest on this map is to survive the first big wave of attackers. I will only defend my side and ignore the other temple. If it is destroyed, it doesn't matter. As long as one survives, yeah, alright. I also skipped an infestation, but that one goes to the tower. Gets killed all the time, it's just one tiny squad of melee fighters. I will kill that off later. Can already add Root Nexus. Building a breeding ground. If you play with a second player, it would be smarter to put the breeding ground on that side. And our defense will consist mainly
Keep defending
by
so the
recruits.
magic of the temple can regenerate. Raise the barriers.
I'm checking the range
Magic of the temples has regenerated.
and put the spike route
Will aid you.
so it gains both buffs, but also connects to the tower.
Who calls first?
Second spike route will defend to the south.
Urzak has infested this area. Remember, protect the
And the last one to the top. If you are a beginner, you will always need gold.
Not you.
The temple has regenerated its magic. Now each building can send one priest. Bring those priests to the altars. There they will call upon the old spirits and change into powerful guardians to aid you. Protect them on their journey. Beware, Urzak may also try to use the altars.
The Seeker also gives some value. I'm putting him at the wall. It provides ground presence, so I can build the wall and maintain it. If you already own some tree spirits, it would be smarter to make some supporting units with them. But I try to keep this deck as cheap as possible in terms of
Temples is taking
PFP cost.
Soon it will fall.
I'm just spamming bike routes. This is the only map where I'm using a healing well.
One of the temple buildings is destroyed.
Yes.
Looks like this tiny one is not in line of sight of anyone. That would have killed off my healing well. Time to add my attack forces. I'm using Parasite Swarm. This little archer will keep on hitting at the wall, so it never gets repaired.
Minions is heading for an altar.
I'm killing him with my attack forces.
One of Urzak's minions is heading for an altar. Forces are under attack. One of Urzak's minions
Also
is
repairing the
a
tower.
guardian spirit. Stop them.
Turning for some heal.
One of Urzak's minions is heading for an altar.
And now I'm killing off the infestation
One of Urzak's minions is
that I
ready to
kept
claim the
earlier
guardian
alive.
spirit. Stop them. Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware. One of Urzak's minions is heading for an altar.
So no more incomings from that side.
Urzak's creature has become a twisted
So I
guardian.
have a total of 7 bike routes. And a healing well and Root Nexus as a defense for the big wave that is coming up now.
One of
I'm telling the
Urzak's minions
tower
is
to attack the Urzak Guardian as soon as he is in range. Also add a Mumbo Jumbo. Hope he comes in range. He usually does. There we go.
priest has fallen. Wait until another is ready to make the journey. Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian.
You can see the healing well provides loads of heal.
Bring those priests to the altars.
We have exactly a wave type situation
And change into powerful guardians to aid
where it can fill up its resource
Beware.
and now provide immense healing.
Use the altars.
Seeker returns to position to repair the wall. And the third Seeker is always a little late. I'm also adding a Mambo Jumbo again. You may notice that it deals loads of damage, but the healing wheel provides what we need. That was closer than usual.
Enemies lay siege to your base.
Well, finally time to attack. Make sure you don't move too much to the north. Death Glider will give you loads of trouble because he's pushing small units around. The Parasite Swarm also counts a small unit. I'm pulling the enemies back. Now I'm taking them over. The Oink makes sure Parasite Swarms don't get pushed by the attacks. Let's kill the enemy first. Taking a well and remove the werebeasts already.
One of Urzak's minions is heading for an altar.
I can go tier 3 and take all wells. You may have to provide a heal here,
Minions is ready to claim a guardian spirit. Stop
but usually not. There we go. Once we remove all units from this area, the orb will have no line of sight,
one of Urzak's minions.
and the Urzak Guardian will just walk along and don't attack your orb, so this is a safe spot.
One of Urzak's
The
minions.
Twilight can join my defense forces.
Stop them.
Now we are tier 3.
Has become a twisted guardian.
I'm restructuring my defense a bit. I move the spike roots to the top. And add a razor leaf. That will be the most front unit for a while.
Creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Also rooting the
Minions is heading for an altar.
razor, the spike roots down. And now I buff razor leaf up. With a Sylvan Gate and Root Nexus.
One of Urzak's minions is ready to claim a guardian spirit. Stop them.
And the damage should be alright now. For the next attack force I'm taking not
Priest has fallen. Wait until another is ready to make
big army of Swarm Drakes, but only 3, and I send that to my tier 1 orb, to the bottom.
Bring those priests under attack. There they will call upon
For more convenience,
and change into powerful guardians to aid you.
I'm
Protect
adding
their journey. Beware.
a Root Nexus, so this gets healed
Use the altars.
by itself.
Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Let him heal up at the well. Always make sure everything is repaired. I could add a Mambo Jumbo, but that's not necessary now anymore. And my Swamp Drakes will sneakily attack the T4 position from behind. I'm helping with a revenge. Makes the damage bearable. One last heal. And already getting a werebeast to claim this position. I have to take a look what the werebeasts will meet. Maybe oink them. It's like we made 2 waves. I'm just spawning a second one. Get running. I'm taking the well and instantly killing them off so they return to their normal path. We are tier 3. Like nobody took care of that breeding ground. We will very soon get a big wave attack with a Skycatcher in it. So let's get that breeding grounds back. This wave can come at different points in the time. I've already witnessed very early attacks at minute 14. Sometimes it takes till minute 17. Can get either lucky or unlucky. But usually the Razor Leaf should be able to handle it alone. Maybe some help from revenge. But now I already got my tier 4 going. So this will be pretty easy. We don't need the Swan Drakes anymore. The giant worms will already go on the attack, clearing the path to the base of Urzach.
Urzach's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Fourth giant worm.
Your forces are under attack. A priest has fallen. Wait until another is ready to make the journey. Bring those priests to the altars. There they will call upon the old spirits and change into powerful guardians to aid you.
And I'm adding a Brimvine for ground presence.
That may also try to use the altars.
Making sure that the death effect of the Wildbloods doesn't damage my worms. And now, since we have loads of energy, let's try to provide some extra defense layer. Because of when you attack the base of Urzach, better to have undivided attention. So I will use Howling Shrine. This just provides some extra layer of protection. If they die, it's alright. The main defense is still the Razor Leaf. But now I can focus on attacking.
Behold what
Take a
Urzak
look.
has created. This will be a testing fight. One of Urzak's
Heading
minions is
revenge.
heading for an altar.
Evil Eye will try to disintegrate the
One of Urzak's
Razor Leaf.
minions is heading for an altar.
But that's why I took the Razor Leaf, because
One of Urzak's minions is ready to
the duration of the disintegration depends on how much HP the unit has. And a Grimbind with which its high HP will take forever to dissolve.
Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
When one of the evil eyes hits your giant worm, you can either use Oink or use always Greenpeace as a last resort panic button.
Creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware. One of Urzak's minions is ready to claim a guardian spirit. Stop them.
I'm taking the well
Forces are under attack.
and add another breeding ground to the top. Only thing that can get problematic are the dancers because of their range.
Guardian. Beware.
A close call often if the Razor Leaf can hit it or not. So now I'm adding the Grimvine. That will feel responsible for the defense of the Razor Leaf. I will kill off Twilight units. I could fit in another giant worm. Some of these attacks can now get pretty nasty. So you can't go really overboard with the defense here. Pull them back a little. Oh, looks like the patrol just arrived in time. Adding revenge. I'm deliberately waiting a bit. Now I oink them. Bomber patrol.
Your forces are under attack.
Don't underestimate the Hulk. He will make quick work of your giant worms. Oh, looks like I've lost my Grimvine. I wanted to, what? Should be sturdy enough.
One of Urzak's minions is heading for an altar.
No need to restart this video. Not everything will go right in your attempts,
One of Urzak's
and it also does not in mine.
claim a guardian spirit. Stop them.
On the defense.
One of Urzak's minions is heading for an altar.
Put down a healing well.
One of Urzak's minions is ready to claim a guardian spirit. Stop them. Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Let's retreat for a second and check what's
One of
going on.
Urzak's minions is heading for an altar.
I don't want my Howling Shrine dissolved. Looks like we lost a root nexus.
Urzak's creature has become a twisted
Putting
guardian.
that back up.
Beware. One of Urzak's minions is ready to claim a guardian spirit.
But add another giant worm. Let's see what we kill. The Howling Shrine.
Urzak's
Counts as 4 supporters, so we don't need
beware.
so many bike routes anymore. Rather put down another Grimvine. So.
Enemies
Getting a
have
revenge.
to your base.
And now only directing giant worms to attack. Time for the panic button.
A priest has fallen. Wait until another is ready to make the journey.
Silencing attack is also quite nasty.
Bring those priests to the altars. There they will call upon the old spirits and change into powerful guardians to aid you. Protect them on their journey. Beware.
Getting the revenge again.
Also try to use the altars. Urzak is close.
In general, many say, and I think it's right, if you are not a super pro player, you will need 6 giant worms for this strategy. And this strategy revolves around focusing Urzak down. Make sure the giant worm stays here.
A monument is under attack.
I did a split attack on the Usurper, not to lose them. And it said my monument is under attack, so I'm checking what's going on. Looks like we lost loads of our defense
Minions is heading for
in this short time. So rebuilding a bit.
One of Urzak's minions is ready to claim a guardian spirit. Stop them.
Those attack waves can get pretty hefty.
Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Maybe you heard it on the video, it said my monument is under attack, and that was the moment you should think about your defense. Don't ignore such messages unless you are 100% sure you can kill Urzak off.
Minions is heading for an altar.
So only putting the Grimvine down here and only directing the giant worms now.
One of Urzak's minions is ready to claim a
Taking the
guardian
panic button.
spirit. Stop them.
Let's just pull them back. Putting the Grimvine on hold.
One of Urzak's minions is ready to
Let's
claim a
kill the
guardian spirit.
Evil Eye.
Stop them.
Making sure they are topped up. Now let's attack Urzak and only Urzak. Getting a revenge early.
Creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Mambo jumbo. And making sure I can add some heals.
Urzak's creature has become a twisted guardian. Beware.
Looks like Urzak is not very happy.
At last, I shed this cloak of hate.
And his Skycatchers come too late. That's how you shed a cloak of hate. See you in the forge, fellow Skylords.